What it is, y'all? It is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you today with more Danmachi. And today we're going to be talking about Thunder Zone. Now, the team that S-cleared this is almost identical, with one exception. This Lily. I actually had the recent Gareth acquisition, the one from the previous banners. I had him here, but he's max limit broken, and he just wrecked this way too quickly. So I wanted to try this with a different unit. But the nice part is, this Lily is a Phantasma killer, as is that Lyra. Now, neither one of these units are around anymore. Very unfortunate, but you could swap them out-ish. The main reason that I'm actually using Lyra in this situation, not Lily so much. Lily's just kind of here because she's a Phantasma killer, but and Magic Earth. Lyra just happens to be a really good fit. Lyra does an Earth resist minus 50% with her SA, where Lyra does magic resist minus 50%. Now remember, Haruhime is going to add 100% magic attack damage. So imagine that with all those debuffed that far, it's going to be deadly. So we're going to do skill 1 with Haruhime, skill 2 with Lyra, skill 1 with Lyra, and skill 2 with Line. And that's going to kind of be our turn 1. Now, there's a good reason that we're going to do skill 2 before we do skill 1 with Lyra. And most of that simply has to do with the fact that Lyra's skill 1 isn't damage modified, and Lyra's skill 2 is a big buff. So we're going to, on turn 2, do skill 1 with Lyra, skill 2 with Haru, skill 1 with Eyes, and skill 3 with Haru. I think I said Haru. Lyra. Lyra skill 2. So, one more time. Haruhime skill 3. Skill 1 with Lyra, skill 2 with Lyra, and skill 1 with Eyes. I think I got it right that time. There we go. Now, the one thing to be aware of here, Eyes, don't you do it. I've had some... Alright. I was going to say Lyra's been squishy, but now Lyra croaks. Let's try that again. Lyra has proven pretty squishy. I don't know why Lyra croaked there. Lyra's plus 4. She shouldn't have a problem, but apparently she did. Who am I to judge? Alright, so apparently they just hit hard. So we got to come out of the gate with some buffs and debuffs. Now, to be fair, I haven't really put any good defenses on this team. So having a good defensive structure actually could pay dividends. So do bear that in mind. Someone like if you have Galamus from the 3rd anniversary, or from the 2nd anniversary, he'd be a great sack. I've really thought about doing that, but I really want to run this team as pure as I possibly can. So, there we go. So, going back to skill 2 with Lyra, skill 2 with Lyra. I'm going to get the name right. Skill 1 with Lily, and then we're going to continue skill 3 with Haru. And you'll notice now we're producing okay damage. We're producing alright damage. Now, turn 4, we're going to go ahead and do an SA with Haruhime. But our next goal is to do a double SA with Lyra. Thank you for not dying there. And Lyra. Girls. Okay? And everyone else is going to be on skill. So we're going to do an SA with Haruhime. And everyone else is going to be on skill 2. Now, this is going to be fun. Note the sarcasm in my voice. I really need my girls not to die here. I really need them to play nice. Alright. There we go. There we go. Alright, Haru. I need you to keep healing and everyone to just play nice and survive. There we go. That's what I like to see. Alright. So now we're going to do Yosuke with Haru, and everyone else is going to keep spamming their second skill. And the main reason we're just going to do this is because everyone's second skill is their best skill for attacking. And once again, we're kind of building here up to a double SA with Lyra and Leafia. Assuming we don't just get hammered with attacks again. So, go girls! Should be turn 7, I believe, is when we're going to get the double SA. Fingers crossed. Maybe we'll get turn 8. I really hope for turn... Yeah, we're going to do turn 8. Wish us a little bit sooner, but it's a thing. It's a thing. All right, girls. Lego. Now, you could probably sense here I probably should have done Haru's second skill at some point, but I really feel like the healing is so absolutely imperative that I just can't afford to increase the crit or pen that much. So now we're going to do double SA, and this is just basically going to make their resistances fall right through the floor. So here we go. What is Lyra going to do? Now, Lyra is +2. She's only got 3 purple stars. What you got, girl? I don't think bombs. Okay, actually, that's not too bad. 3 1/4. 3 and 3 1/3. 1,000. And that's per unit, too, so do bear that in mind. Leafia does. Jeez, almost a mil. Girl, you are nuts. Okay, so Leafia, I saw one hit for 800k. I didn't see all of them, but that is pretty wild. That is no joke. So the goal here is to get another SA with Leafia, and they'll be, well, dead. Never seen this Leafia hit that hard, but then again, it's also worth mentioning she is a Phantasma killer, so it's like that's her job or something. Alright, so everything's actually buffed up real nice there. So I can do Sheikah on this turn. I would have preferred... Yeah. Earth resist down. So I need to do Yosuga on the next turn, but that's fine. We can't mess that one up because then we lose the debuff. And we really do not want to lose the debuff, but so long as we get Yosuga on the next turn, we am good. Alright. There we go. Actually, you know what? That is going to be Earth Attribute Resist down 50%. Yeah, we'll do Yosuga. And one more time with that. Because if we don't do Yosuga with that, then it's gone. So you got to do Yosuga on the turn of the SA. And I really feel like this actually might kill them. Or at least 2 of the 4. But let's see here. Let's see. Go, girl. Bam. Oh, man. So we missed some critical and penetration, clearly. So it was not a turn 10 kill. Could have been, but I think it just was an RNG failure. So one more time. There we are. Now this next turn, definitely. I mean, they're not going to survive the next SA. There's really just no question. I'll go ahead and do a single target this time. Let's just see what happens here. Yep. There we are. Bam. Perfect. So that could have been cleaner, could have been nicer, could have been faster, but that is an S clear with basically just kind of a, I won't say a scrub level team because we've got really good assists. But here's the team one more time. Obviously, I am using the AoE Hestia assist. If you do not have her, we'll be getting her soon. The Hestias start dropping at the end of the month on the 30th, and then obviously you can collect them at that point. The neat part is you can collect them up to all year, so she'll drop for you eventually if you don't have her now. We do have Finn and Casino Seer for the SA Gauge charge. Remember, Finn's at the beginning. He'll give everybody 33%, but that lean that gives 33% is going away. And then when Seer comes in, she does 100% on turn 4. Plus, Line gives everyone an extra 33%. So it's like everybody's got 66% except for Lily, who's got 100%. So it's really going to increase that SA gauge. That's really why we get super attacks so quickly. Lyra, here for obvious reasons. She's the new unit. She's an Earth Magic unit. We already talked about what Leafy does and what Lily does. So it's a very perfect team. I won't say perfect team. Well-rounded team. What the assists do, obviously this is the best magic assist I've got in this Freya. She's far from the best one out there. There are way better ones, but I just don't have them, unfortunately. But she does attack all targets down 10% and magic plus 15. This one, that's an incoming magic damage debuff. This one, this Hestia, that's why all the single target attacks were so heavy. This Hestia does attack all targets plus 15%. So basically all of our outgoing damage was a little bit higher. This Aina is the only unit that does Earth Resistance down. There are a few units that do Earth Resistance plus 10% or 15%, but none of mine are MLB, so they all do 10%. But she's the only one who does Earth Resistance down. So if you have this Aina, great. If you do not, just use somebody that adds Earth attack damage and you'll be good to go. Okay? Ares. Very simple. Physical resist penetration rate and critical rate down 20%. Not really that good for this team, honestly, because we don't have any physical units. I honestly should have put a better unit there, but he's a layover from old teams, and I never bothered to change him. Obviously, we could probably get a turn earlier if we had done some more magic resistance there. And then, of course, Casino's here for the SA gauge charge. So, pretty straightforward team. Hopefully, you guys can build something similar, but not the craziest team in the world. But let me know what y'all thought. Like, comment, share. Really wish I could have shown you the team that was, all the new units. But to be fair, Gareth just kind of wrecked everything, so it went too quickly. I think this is a more fun and interesting team, and it's still an S-Clear. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Catch you guys on the next one.